beautiful. Time is what makes it ugly. But time after time and through every turn in this life, I could use some stability. We fly and we fall, but we don't fall apart. Break after break, each piece of my heart. Lovers have come and lovers have gone, but you still feel like right when the whole world feels wrong. They say history repeats itself, but a memory is for the shelf. Well, I replay the moments and years of our lives while I'm praying and hoping there will always be you and I. Tell me, how could two people grow, rearrange and transpose, but it's always the same? I'm attracted to every way. Your mind and your body could ever change. We fly and we fall, but we don't fall apart. Break after break, each piece of my heart. Lovers have come and lovers have gone, but you still feel like right when the whole world feels wrong. They say history repeats itself, but a memory is for the shelf. Well, I replay the moments and years of our lives while I'm praying and hoping there will always be you and I. Over the years, the travels abroad, over the fears, the you and I, over the joys, the love and the way, over the sun, the rain and the wind, over the rainbow, the house and the lights, over a dream always history repeats itself, but a memory is for the shelf. Well, I replay the moments and years of our lives while I'm praying and hoping we will always be.
in the Lord always, for the Lord God is the eternal rock.
Hi, my name is Jenny Allen, and I am an author and the leader of an organization called If Gathering. And today we are looking at Isaiah 26:4. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord God is an everlasting rock. There's a lot of imagery throughout Scripture that describes God, but rock is a common one. Specifically, I think of 1 Peter, where it calls Jesus the cornerstone, that our faith, our personhood is grafted into a building, and the cornerstone of that building is Jesus. And what I love about that imagery is how solid that is, that he is there forever, that he is eternal, that he will never ever go away, and that our lives are grafted into that rock, that those of us that trust Jesus, we are able to weather so much because we are attached to and strengthened by something that is stronger than ourselves and our finite life here. And gosh, I mean, there is a constant barrage of how unsteady and unsafe and constantly fluid and moving our world is. And yet God promises that he himself will be the rock, the thing that never moves, the structure that we can count on, that we find ourselves attached to. And that is our protection. And that is why we do not worry. We do not fear, no matter what comes against us.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key. Hey loves, and welcome back to another vlog. Happy Monday. I know I probably look beat up. As you see, got my morning started. I was gonna wear my natural curls, but I just decided to put it in a little pony. But since filming all of that, it's just been downhill. Right now I'm in the middle of organizing and decluttering and throwing away stuff. But I wanted to come on. Don't really have a lot going on today. I wasn't gonna go out the house, but we had the plumbers here and that took up most of the morning. And then after that, it's just been super draining, but God is still on the throne and life still has him in it. But before we get too far in the video, again, welcome back to all of my subscribers. You know it is Mad Love here. And if this is your first time tuning in, or if you are returning but you have not done so yet, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. All right, you guys. So, on my little mascara and eyeliner, I really don't want to wear makeup all the time, but when I'm filming my videos, I don't like looking back and seeing all of this hyper
pigmentation that's all on my skin, especially under here. So this morning I put on a little bit of mineral powder. I got this a while back from like the Asian beauty supply stores. It's the Ruby Kiss. I think this number 12 is my skin tone. I mean, it blends in, looks natural. And you can also get this off Amazon, and I'll link this in the description box. But today I'll probably just stay in the house. I do have a couple of packages that's coming from my Prime orders that I'm happy to share with you all. I don't sound happy, but I can't wait to share it with you guys. Now I got super buyer's remorse, and I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to return them or not. But I feel like I'm probably going to keep them, because this will probably be my for real legit last big purchase for a while. Today is just a real emotional day. You know, life just be life, and it doesn't matter how strong you are, how much you believe, you're still human, and you still have a right to feel how you feel. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And I did not want to get on here crying, but anybody that's going through anything, whether it's health, wealth, job, family, whatever it is, hold on to God in those moments, because it can get so hard where you just want to give up, and giving up looks different for a lot of people. You know, whether it's just not giving an F about anything and getting in a super sunken place, struggling with your mental health and trying to figure out, is it worth it? Trust me, in the end, the pain hurts, the uncertainty hurts, but I promise you guys, in the midst of what I'm feeling right now, I promise you, you're gonna look back on this day and say, God, I can't believe I am where I am now. You know, the Apostle Paul had it right. You know, it is easy, and I say this is to say this because when you take on life and integrate other people and other things and businesses, it is hard. But Apostle Paul in the Bible, and I'll try to find the scripture, or if not the whole scripture, at least that chapter, but it talks about, you know, serving God. It can be hard to just devote your time to God when you got everything else going on. And sometimes it is better to be just you and God, because it's easier. But we weren't designed to do life alone. So it's about making sure you find a way to always put God and yourself at the front of everything, because if you're not doing that, you can't make nobody else happy. You can't be successful in your businesses. You won't see growth. You won't see healing if you don't figure out how to put you and God's time before anything else. But the caveat to that is when you do that, and when you put God before everything else, and that's even like when you wake up and you give your time, your devotion, all that stuff to God, the enemy hates it, and he will try to use anything, anybody, even yourself, to unravel that time that you've put with God, so you can go back to putting everything else in front of him. And I said that to say is because this morning, I mean, I did do my hair and my makeup before I got into my word, but you know, I did my scripture, I did my verse of the day, listened to the devotional for the verse of the day, did the prayer, and then just allowed my day to start. And you know, the enemy ain't like that. So anything that could, within a short span of time, interrupt that moment of peace and joy, he was trying it. And y'all, it'd be difficult, you know? And so my thing to myself and to whomever is listening to this that may be feeling in a place right now, just know that when you look back on today, you're gonna be able to celebrate and rejoice, because you're gonna be like, man, how I felt in that moment, I didn't think that I was going to get past that. You know, when you give up, you'll never be able to celebrate your victories. You're going to always be in the battlefield fighting. And, you know, for me, I'd rather win the battles so I can celebrate the victory, versus to surrender and then just live in that bondage that comes with giving up the fight. And I'm not gonna give up the fight, as hard as things are feeling for me right now emotionally. I have to fight like my life depends on it, because I know what God has for my life, for my family. And even though the wounds that you endure during the battles of war, they will heal. You will recover. You may still have some of the scars from those battle wounds, but they're to remind you that you did survive. You did win. You did come out victorious. And that's all that we can ask for. So I don't know how much I will vlog today. If I get my Prime packages, I may come back and show you guys that today. If not, I'll definitely do that tomorrow. I do got to get my nails done tomorrow. I was supposed to go out to lunch with my cousin, but both of us had some things that just kind of caused us to just like, let's reschedule. But I'm here, and I wanted to check in with you guys and tell you all happy Monday. Even though it may not look or feel like it for me, or maybe for you, but there's always happiness, there's always joy, there's always peace that is hovering. It's just that we have to find ways to grab it. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey loves. So I made it out the house. I don't got no shades on. I don't got no backup shades in the car. But it's all good. So it's like 5:15. I don't even got my Apple Watch on. It's like, that's how chaotic my mental has been today. But I got everything that I had in the bathroom decluttered, stuff that I could give away. I got in a bag. I meant to bring it downstairs. And stuff I need to throw away, I threw away. So basically, plumbers had to come out to fix a reoccurring issue that we have been having, in which I was already going to declutter and organize my cubby that I have in there. I have a 4 cubby shelf in there, I guess that's what you want to call it. But they ended up having to take stuff from underneath the sink, which worked out because I wanted to get under there anyway. But anyway, after I finished vlogging with you guys this morning, that's what I worked on. Or was it this afternoon? I don't know. Whatever time it was when I came on to welcome everybody, I just went in and decluttered all that stuff. So that's all finished. And so now I decided, since I had some time on my hand and I wanted to just go. These people do not know how a roundabout works. And I don't know why I came this time of day. I'm gonna go a whole nother way to get home, because this traffic is backed up. Like, you gotta bogart when it comes to roundabouts. You gotta pretty much bogart your way to get through cautiously, because the other people don't respect the rules of the road. Like, the way the roundabout was made, the side streets always had like a stop sign. So the main streets that had the right of way, they still in their mind got the right of way, but whatever. But anyway, so I decided I was gonna run out because I went ahead and took a client tomorrow, so I have to go to work. So I needed to, the stuff that I was gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna do right now. And like I said, just had to go to Target, pick up some Febreze refills, trash bags. I got my list down. My mind is just not minding the business that it needs to be minding, which is being productive and getting this feeling off of me. Love. Shake it off. Shake it off. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm going to Target, pick up what I need to pick up. I got everything from my Prime except for 2 things. They were supposed to have been delivered today, but they sent the message, if we don't get it by tomorrow, come back for a refund. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do that, because I got them at a good deal, and hopefully I can get those things. But one of the items shipped USPS, which y'all know I do not like, so I had to go to the rental office to pick it up. That's another reason why I was like, let me get out this house before the rental office closes. I think they close like 5:30. So I was like, let me get out this house, get that package, and then go to, what is they doing? It's a dude on a motorcycle. Look like he got like yard banners, but he like went all the way in the woods. Peculiar. But anyway. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do a quick car haul, because when I get in the house, getting in the house. So I ended up putting those other ones back because they were lilac, and I don't like the way those lilac ones smell. So I got our Old Faithful, the Mediterranean Lavender. And then I tried this one, the Bora Bora Waters. So I think I'll put one of these in the bathroom. I really like the ocean ones, but they be too much for no reason. But like I've only been able to find the 3-pack, and the 3-pack be like $16. So it is what it is. Grab some blushable cleansing cloths, because when you number 2, you need to wipey. And then I really like these. These are the Febreze smell ones, especially, you know, when your kitchen is exposed and it's like we don't have a closed off kitchen. Our kitchen and it's like our living room right there. So anything that'll help eliminate odors. And then I got some game pods for the whole family to use. And I wanted me some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Plus I needed an extra bag to put this in. So like I said, I'll probably, I don't know, depending on how the vibe is when I get home, where everybody's chill, I might do a partial Amazon Prime haul, because I don't know if I will be getting those other 2 items. It said they were shipped, but my thing is, if they weren't shipped, why would y'all say come back tomorrow and get a refund if I don't get it? That's the part that I don't understand. So I know I just said I was making progress, but what I learned when my best friend passed away, her death anniversary was actually the 15th. She passed away 7/15/15. I found out that I am a true emotional eater. I didn't realize it. Like some of my favorites are like when I do eat bad junk food, it'd be like my favorites are Kit Kats, Twix, and Milky Ways. And then my favorite like chips are Doritos, and I like to get the queso dip. Man, I would just dip them Doritos to either the Doritos was gone or the quesos was gone. Whichever one was gone first, that's the one. Oh, okay, I was like 288 South. I'm gonna make sure I go the right way. That was what I ate. And so I do still, like when I have a hankering for Doritos and dip, I do still do that. But most of the time I just eat the Doritos by itself, because it can get real messy when you're eating the dip. But when that happens, I just find myself just indulging in that as like my comfort food or my comfort snackies. And I gain all my weight back plus some. Like I've been yo-yoing with my weight ever since I found out I had hypothyroidism. Oh, please. Oh, child. Let me go in this Kroger. I don't got nothing to drink. Got my water in the house. I'll see y'all when I get home. All right, loves. I feel like this is the best lighting I've had in the room in a minute. Maybe I need to film. What time is it? It's 8:46. Anyway, so wanted to show you what I got so far. All right, so y'all know that I am a hairstylist. And I just recently got the micro mist machine. So I needed some extra, I don't know what you would even call these. Let's see. Cotton hood liners. So these are the things that you hook onto the micro mist, and then you place the head inside and drawstring it so it can trap in the steam in the mist. And if you watched my vlog from last week, I was doing the blue light micro mist therapy. That's what this is. So they had these on sale, so I needed an extra. I should have got more than one, but typically I don't do more than like maybe 2 clients a day. So this will be the one that I have, and then this one I can keep in rotation. So I will be using this in the salon. It is, I think is it nylon? Sorry. When I have my closed door, it means I'm recording, but obviously that was ignored. So the next 2 things you're going to be like, well, the next 3 things is going to give away the main thing. It's 2 more pieces to this that I'm waiting for, but I don't have it yet. So I'm going to show you the first one. I'm not going to take it out the box because it is huge and it's heavy. It is a camera tripod. Yes. I mean, this thing is huge, and I'm going to put a picture up of what it looks like. This is definitely something that will be staying at home, or not unless I'm planning something major to use it to film with. But it's stable, it's extendable, and it is lightweight. And it has the handle where you can move it up and down and turn it. So if I'm like trying to film other things that's not a vlog style, I guess. Not really a vlog style, but like if I'm just like out and just recording randomly, I can use that. So I got that. I haven't heard of this brand, but the reviews seem really good. But I got 2 memory cards. 128 gigabytes, which I feel like for the way I record is enough, because my SanDisk is a 128 gigabyte, and I always have a lot of storage. So I have these 2 that I can use and fill up with content as needed. Then the other thing that I got is this Ulanzi wide angle lens. It says it should fit the camera. On here it says it's for the ZV-1, but I have the ZV F1 or 4-1. It says it should fit for mine. I have the Sony ZV F1. But if it doesn't, I can always return it. But it said it did. And the videos that I watched that had the same camera had this lens as well. So we'll see. I'm going to play around with it before I actually start using it to record. So right now I'm still using my phone. But I want to play around with it just to adjust the settings, see if the things that I got work with it. But I am excited. I know it doesn't seem like I'm excited, especially since I've been talking about this camera forever. But I am super excited about it. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't believe it. Like, I feel like this is going to help me get to the next level of my vlogging. Just because I do so much now, like with my effects and my overlays and things like that. So being able to provide a different level of quality is exciting. Like I said, I wish I could be a lot more sounding, but I am. So let's see what's all in here. Your charging cord, in which I like the fact that I can still charge. Say if for some reason my batteries, all of them are dead, I still have the capability to charge the camera with this. Comes with a battery. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh. Power. Oh, there's no battery in there. Yes, so I'm going to get on the YouTube University just to see how they put the lens on, because I don't want to break it at all. I feel like this is so fragile. It was not fragile, but it's just so delicate. But I'm excited. I finally got my camera, and the tripod that I was using for my cell phone, it's actually 2-in-1. So I can set it on here. I don't like the way it looks though. Is it supposed, I guess it is supposed to look like, it just looks weird with it sitting out like that. But yeah, so I can, it's a 2-in-1 and I can use this. So I didn't have to already buy this. So I'm waiting for 2 additional pieces. And one is the case where I can keep the camera and all the pieces, and it's a battery charger with 3 extra chargers. So that's supposed to come tomorrow. It's supposed to come today, but it's supposed to come tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow when I get home, I'm getting up early so I can go to the gym, and then I'm going to do my laundry. I have to be at the salon. I only got one class. She comes at 12 o'clock. Yeah, she'll get at 12, and then I have my nail appointment at 3. And so I will pick back with you all in the morning on the way to the salon. I might get with y'all before the gym, but definitely on the way to the salon, I'll check back with you guys. So have a good night. It came. Oh my gosh. So I was on my Amazon app because I was trying to see about the lens. So I think I'm gonna return the lens because the videos that I've been watching, it already has a wide lens built in. And with this particular lens, you need another piece for this particular Sony camera. So I think I'm gonna return it. That's little man, he woke up. And so anyways, I was on there trying to kind of see if I wanted to go ahead and return it. But then when I looked, I was like, it says all my packages were delivered today. And I'm like, what? So I went and it says your package was left near your front door. And So I got everything. That makes me a little happier. So show you real quick. Okay, so the brand is First Power, and it has 3 spots for the batteries. And it comes with 3 batteries. Comes with the USB plug and a lens cloth. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge these so they can be ready. So this right here is by xoxo. I thought it was all black. I didn't want any. Ooh, it feels good though. So it has the little wristlet handle. But it's like a hard case, but it has a nice soft feel to it. And this is where you would keep your gear. So you would put your tripod here. So I'm gonna see how my tripod fits. You got your zipper here where you can put your batteries and stuff like this. So let's see. Okay, yep, fits right there. So yeah, so this is a keeper. Then it has the little hook that you can put right here. So if you want to attach it to something versus carrying it on your wrist, you can. Kind of wanted a handle. I thought it was a handle, but it's no big deal. This will fit nice in a travel bag, or if I'm just taking it like this by itself. So I'm excited. I got all the things that I got from Prime. I will leave a link in the description box for all of the gear. It'll be under my vlogging essentials. But yeah, I'm excited, and I kind of tested out the camera. So I don't know, I might use it tomorrow. Who knows? You'll be able to tell if I do use it tomorrow versus this quality. But I will let you know at the end of the vlog if I did use the new camera or not. So I'm gone for the night. I'm gonna finish doing a little more research, and then I will see y'all tomorrow for real. Peace. So today is a better day. We're going to speak that into existence all day. Yesterday, I allowed myself to succumb to the... Hold on, let me turn this air down. And yes, I am on my new camera. I don't have a mount for the car yet. because I was thinking I could figure out what I already had, but I've already found something on Amazon that I can order. Hopefully it'll be as sturdy as my car vent and dashboard mount, and yeah. But anyway, but we're speaking about positivity. Yesterday, you know, and I'm human just because I am a Christian and a believer, and I talk about how I have peace and I have joy. I still have my moments where stuff just gets to me and breaks me down. And that's part of life. But the blessing of the other side of it is that I know how to come out of it. I trust God. I believe in God. And I know that He is not going to allow me to be in whatever negative mood that I'm in, as long as I cry out to Him and ask Him to bring me back to a place of peace and refuge with Him. So that's where I'm at. And then also, sometimes, again, I'm human. Sometimes I don't do all the things that I remind everybody else to do, and that's okay. But it's recognizing when you are encouraging everybody else, but you're not encouraging yourself. And I was looking at my friend Sheena from She Is Fab's vlog, and you know, she is heavy. She's heavy on the manifestation, like speaking what you want out to God. And you know, and God, you know, God be God, and you know what I'm saying? Like, He was like, I hadn't seen a vlog from my girl in a minute, and she had a couple of back-to-back. And the last one that I watched, she was talking about that. And I was like, you know what, see? I was meant to see her video on today at this time. You know what I'm saying? So it just reminded me that though something has occurred to cause me to be in my feelings, I have to still speak life to that thing. Like, you know, it's so easy to just sit up in your feelings for a while. And I mean, sometimes you have to, in order to figure out what God is trying to tell you. Because in that moment of weakness, God wants to be strong for you. He wants you to cry out to Him, not cry out to social media and post, I'm having a bad day, or not, you know, reaching out to people that's just going to add, you know, fuel to that burning fire of whatever negative or toxic emotion that you're sitting in at that moment. You know, so we have those moments, you know what I'm saying, so we can cry out to our Father. You know, that's what we do as children. Like, we have to think of our relationship with God like we think about our earthly parents. And now, I get not all of our earthly parents were maternal or paternal or even present, but you still want to cry out to God in the way that you wish you could have cried out to your parents if you didn't have that opportunity. So, you know, we have to trust that God's going to always have us. We just have to be like, you know what? I can't speak life to myself right now because I feel so bogged down. But God, help me to speak life. You know what I'm saying? So learning how to turn it around and how you speak. Because sometimes you be so deep into whatever it is that you are, it is hard to speak life to it. It is hard to be like, I'm going to have a great day. But your eyes is puffy, you've been crying, or you're red because you're mad. And you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, your outward cannot connect with your inward. And I'm here to tell you that is okay, as long as you know who to cry out to and who to speak out to when you don't know how to get out of that space. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake the funk. Like, if you're going through something, you know what I'm saying, you're causing more stress on yourself trying to fake it and cover it up and all of that stuff. But anyway, that's my mood today. I am in a good place, and before I allow that weapon to be formed, or even when I see that person trying to pull the trigger on that weapon to destroy my peace, I am going to just be like, God, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Protect me. You know what I'm saying? Activate my spiritual Iron Man suit. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So today's Tuesday, and I just put my clothes in the wash, and I am now going to do something that I'll never do on Tuesday. I want to get a breakfast sandwich from Starbucks, and then I want to try this crazy Panera drink that has like loads of caffeine in it. I don't know why I want to do it. So I want to look at all these geese out here. So that's what I want to do this morning while my clothes wash, and then I'm gonna put them in the dryer. I have to be at work at 12. I was gonna go to the gym while my clothes were in the dryer, but I think I'm gonna go this evening. Like, I want an evening workout. I do my hair I got my appointment at 12, and then I have my nail appointment at 3. So after I get my nails done, I'm gonna stop at Ulta because there's some stuff that I need for my skin, and then I'm gonna just go to the gym. Or I may go to the gym before Ulta because the gym is like right by where I work out at. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But let me get my app out real quick. Okay, I'm back. So they didn't have the sandwich, and I'm a little bummed about it. However, it's all good, and I could still stop at this Panera, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I have a and I don't know if and y'all, I apologize if the quality right now isn't doing what it's supposed to do. I'm trying to figure out this camera, so I figured I'll try it right now while I'm out and about. That way I can see how the lighting does when I'm out in the sun. Because it's supposed to be like auto. I got stuff set on auto, so we're gonna see how that do. But anyway, so I forgot to bring my little piece that I need to return to Amazon. So what I'm going to do is go back to the house, make me a coffee at home, and just make me something to eat from at home. And then I still want to try that Panera drink. Yeah, so anyway, so let's just get back to the house and save my coins, because that's what I need to be doing anyway. Because, yeah. I will see y'all. I'm not sure. I'm not going to film when I'm at work today, because there really is not much to film. I'm just doing a relaxer touch-up, and I'm out. So I'm just going to, I'm going to keep all my gym clothes, and I'm going to work out. I'm going to do an evening workout. Plus, I think my husband has a game, so that'll be perfect. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about having fiddles on the table, because he will be coaching. So I will see y'all later. All right, loves. So I am done from the salon, and I have just got my nails done. I decided just to go with solid color. I did pink. I've been in the mood for pink, and I realized the reason why I'm in the mood for pink, because I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. The Barbie movie comes out on the 20th. So what I have decided to do is, because I keep telling myself I want to take myself on a solo date, and then just life been life in. I haven't been able to. So I'm gonna plan to go Monday of next week. I know, y'all be like, you're not gonna go during the premiere. One, I gotta work when it comes out. But the other reason is like especially since COVID, but let me turn this down a little bit. Especially since COVID, but more so even now that I'm getting older, and then after being at that shooting, I just don't really rock with crowds. Especially if I have control to avoid a crowd, I'm gonna do that. So, and then with it being summer break, kids are out of school. The weekend, parents are gonna be, probably taking their daughters, and I might even be like, I'm saying, a gang of females that's, my age that, want to live in the nostalgia of when we loved Barbies, before Barbie had, a whole wardrobe. Like, I'm in the era of Barbie when she ain't had much of nothing going on. I mean, I'm just saying, like, now she come with different skin tones, different hair textures. Like, I started growing out of Barbie dolls when they just started introducing a few of the brown girls. But anyway, I had Skipper, I had the dog, I had Ken, and all of that good stuff that all the Barbie girls have. I'm just leaving my nail tech spot, so it'd be a little chaotic trying to get out of here. I'm gonna run to Ulta real quick while I am close to it. Hopefully my husband got my clothes out the dryer. But anyway, I'm gonna go Monday, and the reason why I'm gonna go Monday is because, and I want to try to go during like the afternoon, which I know probably like stay-at-home moms might be bringing their daughters or whatever, or their children that love Barbies. But I picked Monday like early afternoon because most kids should be in summer camp and parents should still be at work, so the movie theater shouldn't be that packed. But even with that, I don't really think that the Barbie movie is going to be all that packed on Monday, because it's going to be out on the weekend. Everybody that wants to go on opening weekend should have already went. So that's what I'm going to do on Monday, God willing. And like, I'm just, I'm a Barbie girl. Y'all don't know that about me, but I am. Man, I just missed that slide. So yeah, so I'm going to check that out on Monday with my pink nails. I'm trying to think, do I have anything pink? I feel like I do have a pink top that my girl Crochet Design made, and the girls aren't Barbies, but they're Barbie-esque. I might wear that with my black skirt and sneakers. I don't know, we're gonna see, because I don't really want to go out to buy anything to wear, but I do want to be kind of Barbie-esque. So yeah, that. And I am loving this camera, and I really don't feel like I really need that lens, because that lens is really to give you like a wider I don't know what you want to call it, but to make the video wider instead of up close. I don't think I really need it. And I think one of the things about this camera, the ZV-1F, it was created with a lens that's going to give you more wider. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, like, I got my glasses on, so it's hard to tell how this exposure is exposing. But it was created to give you wider views, so when you doing your angles and stuff like that, it won't be so up close. So I think a lot of cameras end up having you like this, so when you try to go out, it's hard to get a wide angle view. So I don't think I need that piece. I returned it this morning when I after I put my clothes in the dryer. So we're gonna see how this works without it. But what I am gonna go ahead and buy, because I'm not feeling having to hold the camera in my hand. Plus, it's not the safest. But I literally have the tripod in my hand, and I got my wrist resting on the gear shifter on the car. That way, at least my hand is steady and the camera is low. So if the popo come rolling, they won't see me riding dirty. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, they trying to catch me riding dirty. They won't catch me riding dirty. Siri, nobody talking to you.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Bye, Siri. Yeah. So I am about to go to Ulta, pick up a couple of things. But what I was saying was I'm definitely going to get a car mount. Now I'm nervous because when you get those suction ones, sometimes they just don't be suctioning. And like I said, I'm trying to see if the brand that I have for my car mount, my phone car mount, has one for cars, because their section is unmatched. It is unmatched. It's just something about how that thing suctions down, baby. So when I get back to the house, I'm going to investigate that to see if they have a mount. If not, I'll get, one thing about Amazon, if you don't like it, doesn't work, you can return it. But I definitely need one before next week, because next week I'll be, normally I only vlog Mondays and Tuesdays, but I would like to try to start vlogging a little more. I'm also working on trying to incorporate more faith-based content. And when I say faith-based, because my videos, to the most part, always has the foundation of God and His Word in it, but just more sit-down style, dedicated videos to something specific towards, growing your relationship with, God through Christ. And by the time you see this video, you probably would have already seen my Christian Girl Essentials video. I really enjoyed that video. Like, this video, I feel, and I didn't even go back and look at the old one, but this video, I feel like it really was Holy Ghost led. And just I feel like too, probably because the place that I am in my life, the essentials that I need when I'm doing like my Bible studying and all of that kind of stuff, it's just a little bit different than from when I was doing my essentials last time, because your essentials are going to always change. What you need is going to always have some type of tweaking that you need to do to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know me, I'm a girl of analogies. This may sound far and extreme, but just hear me out. When you're in your youthful years and you are, a woman, and you get your cycle, you have to, have your essentials packed. Your pads or your tampons, your feminine wipes, your liners, the things that you need for that phase of your life. But as you get older and you start experiencing menopause and stuff, you don't need those same essentials. You may need a fan and a sweat cloth and, maybe packets of mustards, to help if you're getting cramp. Like, your essentials change. So it's the same thing with, the Word of God. You're going to always have your Word. That's never going to change. But you may need to, read more things about healing in one season, or the next season you may need to read more things about, you know, celebrating life and love. Like your essentials, you're gonna always have your base things, your foundational pieces, but some of the other things may always, you know, change. So I say all that to say is that I feel like this essentials video has some different things in there that I didn't have in the last video, and I feel like it's getting dark on my screen. But again, today's video is me testing out this camera. You know, sitting inside will be a little bit different, but just in the car. And I keep lifting up my glasses because if I feel like it's getting darker because it's looking at the lens of my glasses. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and roll up into Ulta and pick up these couple of little items that I need, and then that's it. So I'll see y'all in Ulta. So it is Wednesday. So I didn't come back and finish the vlog. Well, that's a lie. So I did come back and finish the vlog with the camera, but I just really did not like how the settings were. I felt like I looked too red. Not sure how I look right now, but this is gonna be what's gonna be today because I do want to properly end the vlog. So right now I got on my eye patches, and I should have brought them in here so y'all can see what they look like, but I'll just link them. I got them from Ulta, and I'm just about to put my Fenty, what is this? Plush Pudding. I absolutely love this. It's created to be a lip mask, but you can literally wear it all day. I normally put it on after I do my skincare, and I am off early today. I got my watch off, but it is now, what time? It's 6:46. I've been home for probably about an hour. No, I take that back. I think I've been home since like about, what was it out? Yeah, I've been home at least since 5 o'clock. But anyway, and y'all, these things be like sliding, and I never know which way to wear them. Sometimes I put the fat part in my inner. Sometimes I put the pointed part in my inner corner. It just depends on how I lay the first one. But I did want to show y'all the things that I got from Ulta. I did use two of the products already. So I'm going to show you, well, I left one of the other things in there, but I love CeraVe, and I needed the daily moisturizing lotion because I like to use that one at night, or if I'm doing makeup and I'm using a separate SPF. I'll use that. But I do have the AM version, which has the SPF already in it. But you know, it's something about, because it says AM, I'm like, I don't want to put it on at night. Plus, I don't need SPF at night, so having the daily that I can use interchange in between the two is something that I like. And I'll leave a picture up on the screen of the bottle that I got. You can get that from Target, pretty much anywhere. CeraVe is like a commercial product. It's not a specialty where you can only find in, you know, like Ultas or Sephora's and like beauty stores. So you can find that anywhere. But I did re-up on that. And then the other thing, which you can also get from any retail store, I got the facial toner by Thayers. I don't know how you say it, but anyway, I like the lavender fragrance. I was watching McKenna. I've been using this probably almost a year now, but I was watching one of her vlogs and she raved about it, and she actually talked about how she used it not just on her face, but like anywhere where she sweats. So like, you know, all the girly parts where sweat comes out of, and you want to keep it nice and fresh. So in the summer months when I know I'm sweating more, I'll use it in those spots as well. But the things that I really went in there for, this was also kind of like, I didn't need it because I still had some left, but I got a new MAC Chestnut lip liner. The one that I have is like about this long. It's probably over 20 years old, so it's time for a new one. And I guess because I got out of, you know, back in the day we used to wear lip liners all the time, and then people stop wearing lip liners. So the lip liner that I had, it's just been sitting in my makeup archive box, in which I did a declutter, and I can't remember if I can find that video, I'll leave it up, but it's super funny video. Me going through all of the lipsticks and eyeshadows that I have had probably for over a decade, which it was time to get rid of. Okay. So if I can find that video, I will leave it linked up in the top and in the description box so you can check that out. But it was time for a new one, and I love the fact that, you know, MAC is always classic MAC. It's gonna always keep the brand and the packaging pretty much the same. They don't normally stray too far away from what they normally do because MAC is MAC. And then I took everything out the package because, like I said, I filmed all of this yesterday, but I just didn't like the quality of the video, and I don't know how the quality on this is going to be as well. Again, it's about finding settings. That's the only thing about a camera versus a phone. Your phone is your phone. You will get that one set quality, and you don't really have to do too much with messing with the settings. But I follow Alicia Chic Nurse on Instagram, and she's not a YouTuber, but she is a content creator over on Instagram. And if I can find her link, I will link it there. And if you follow her, let her know that Life with Chiquisha sent you over there. But she had a lip combo which included the chestnut and this Fenty. This is the Fenty Sweet Mouth, and this is the Balm Gloss version. And so she paired these two together, and I really liked it because it gives it a nice like blush kind of color with a little bit of lip line. And to be honest, when I put mine on, it kind of looks like how my lips look right now. But I like that because it's just, I mean, it's like a nice natural, you can wear it casually or you can wear it dressed up. And I've always wanted to get one of the Gloss Bomb lippies, so I decided to get this one because I don't think I have any glosses that is this like pinkish color, and it does have like a little bit of shimmer to it, but not a lot. And the other thing that I got, I also follow I Am Shelly, and you guys, she is amazing as well. She got a PR package from Good Modules. And so as y'all know, and if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you can tell, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my mostly on my left side, and then I have it under here from where I have discoloration from years of tweezing and doing all the things because of my thyroid. I do get some extra chin hairs down here. But what female doesn't? I mean, whether it's one or several or a million, we all get those. So I was looking for something that I can use. I have been using, I think, Urban Decay. I don't know. I've been using so many different ones, and I just have not been seeing any difference. And I know some scarring is not going to always go away, but I would like to just kind of tone it down some. So when I do wear like a mineral powder, because I don't really like to wear a lot of foundation. It's just one, too much work, and then two, it's just so hard to get everything blended to make it look natural. And then it starts oxidizing after a certain period of time. Who got time for all that? Like, I'm a soft girl, I'm a feminine girl, but I don't need all the extra fuss. Not unless I'm going out somewhere where I gotta go above and beyond. But anyway, so in her PR box, she got this discoloring correcting serum. I don't know if you can see it. Come on, let's focus. I think it's focused. So I grabbed a box of this and I tried it out last night. I'm going to put it on tonight after I take these off because I don't like to put any type of serums or creams on before I put these on because it just makes them slide. That's just my personal preference. But the one thing that I like about this company, because I am somewhat new and also new to not looking at the screen, I gotta look at the lens. I'm new to this face care stuff because I never had skin issues. Of course, I might have got a zit, a pimple, hormonal bump here and there. But before I got thyroids and was diagnosed with not psoriatic arthritis, but I do have that as well. But plaque psoriasis, which is an autoimmune illness, my skin has always been good. I could use just washcloth and water and lotion and keep it moving. Well, it's not that easy anymore. So I'm trying to find things that are going to fit my lifestyle, easy but effective products. So this particular product, I like it because it tells you how to layer it. That is my biggest thing that I have the hardest time doing when it comes to figuring out this skincare stuff. Like, when do you put on the hyaluronic acid? Do you put it on before you tone or after you tone? Do you put the serum on before this or after this? So this, boom, it tells you on the box how to layer it. I'm in love. Like, I'm almost tempted to try the whole line, but I'm going to do my research. So right now, what I'm using for my skincare, I use CeraVe Hydrating, Cleansing, Foaming Wash. I use this as my toner. I was using the CeraVe serum, and then I ran out, and then I wasn't using anything. And then for my moisturizing cream or lotion, I also use CeraVe, in which is nothing wrong with those. They are all good. But, if I can find something new and better and also still affordable, because this was probably like around the same price point as the CeraVe serum. And this is a serum as well, so it doubles as a skin corrector, as well as a serum. So we're gonna see, but I'm gonna use this tonight after I take these off. I'll put this on and then put on my lotion or my moisturizer. Gotta get that terminology right. But it tells you step 1, cleanse. Step 2, tone. Step 3, use this. Step 4, moisturize. And then step 5, if you're going outside, to put on your SPF. So I'm interested to see how well this works. I do currently have something else that I'm using, but it's a treatment. So maybe using the two, together, we'll get this face together, because the goal is summer 2024. I don't want to have to worry about putting on any makeup other than a little bit of brows, because I gotta have my brows because I don't have any mascara, eyeliner, and a lippy. Bada boom, bada bang, I'm out. So that's the plan, preferably by my birthday. You know, like I said, I only like to wear makeup when it's like a full on, like I'm going out to a party event and I just want to have it all together. But if I'm just going to like a kid's outdoor birthday party, I don't want to put on all of that. But I feel uncomfortable. It's not about other people. I feel uncomfortable with how my skin looks. So that's why I'm doing it. So before I go, since it is Wind Down Wednesday, y'all missed that. I know y'all missed that. I'm going to share with you the wine that I'm currently drinking on. I opened it last night. And this is my second bottle of this. Not within the night, but my second buy. I had this probably like last month. This is a Syrah. It's a red wine, and it's like about 12.5 ABV, which is alcohol by content. It is not for the faint at heart, so if you like sweet, this will probably not be for you, and I probably wouldn't recommend it as a transition wine, but this is what it looks like. If you're interested, take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. And as you can see, I drank like 2 glasses last night because I was, was still coming down off of that stress. But I did want to share a glass with you all before I close the vlog, especially since it's Wind Down Wednesday. It's not that often that I am here on this channel on Wednesdays toasting with my peoples. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will leave links to everything that I mentioned in today's vlog. This week's vlog. Most of it is just all of the new filming equipment. I did return that ring because if I would have paid attention to the videos that I was watching, this particular camera was made with a wider lens. That way you didn't have to worry about going in and getting an attachment to get those wide angles. Because the original, was it ZV? Isn't it ZV? Yeah, so the original ZV-1 is just close up. I guess they were saying like you're in the camera like this. But with this one, it already has the wide lens built in. Let me see if I can go. So see, I can go back even further and get this whole space. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do all of that. So, because I just got home, took a shower. The girls is hanging out. Okay? But no, all seriousness, so I did return that. So I'm glad about that. And yes, you see the auntie wig has returned. I just needed a little bit of break. I'm going to try to see if I can keep it as little oil on it as possible. So it'll probably be more big hair than define curls. Because what happens is when I start adding product to define the curls a little bit more, that product just sits right up against my face. And it's always this side. Plus I sleep on my right side. So I'm constantly changing my pillowcases just to avoid the oil and the buildup. So I won't get all this. But God willing, this will clear up. This will clear up. My hyperpigmentation on my legs from my plaque psoriasis. They say it takes 6 months to a year to see clearing. So, this will not be a legs out type of summer. The good part of me not having a lot of stuff planned, I don't really have to worry about wearing my legs out. But I do well with long dresses. Like this is a long dress. I need to get another one because this is my favorite. It's now turned into a house dress. I got this from, I think, Old Navy a long time ago. Old Navy used to be my spot. I don't know why I stopped shopping there. But anyway, I've rambled enough. And I pray that the color and the settings on this one is a little bit better. Like, you may or may not see some of the car shots with this camera, just because, like I said, I think the part that bothered me the most, in which listen, I ain't trying to front or stuff for the cameras, and I always talk about real life, being real in your authentic self. But when you do have your own insecurities about things, and when the camera definitely highlights those things, it's bothersome. And I'm gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna put makeup on every time I film, but I'm hoping that the settings on this camera will just soften up some of the things that I'm insecure about. And that's just me being honest with you all. You know, we all have things, but the first step to trying to get over it and to heal from it is acknowledging it. If you try to operate in denial and be like, no, I'm good, and then when the camera's off and everybody's away and the makeup is gone or the Spanx are taken off and you're like, ugh, I look horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got a visitor. It's just, you don't want to feel like that. You want to get those insecurities out, acknowledge them, and be like, okay, now let's get to the place of acceptance. Once you accept them, then it's like, now that I have accepted, look, he scared me because he like snuck in here like a little thief in the night. Woo, child. Anyway, my heart is palpitating. Like, he came in here like zoom, super fast. It scared the mess out of me. Whew, get your heart back. Anyway, so what I was saying about insecurity, about just with anything that you struggle with, you have to acknowledge the struggle, accept that you are struggling with it, find ways to fix it, and how to become stronger, even if you can never get rid of the thing that you don't like. Because it may be a possibility that this may never go away, just like these marks on my legs. So once I have acknowledged it and accepted it, now let me figure out what I need to do to live my life based on what I have right now, and prepare myself for what it would look like if it's going to be like this forever or if it's not. So I hope that helps somebody that is dealing with something, because we all dealing with something, y'all. And with all that said, I'm going to cheers to a wind down Wednesday and to feeling way better than Monday, way better than Tuesday, and feeling fantastic on Wednesday. You guys, it's nothing like just trusting God to bring you through something. It's so easy to just give up. And if I would have gave up and let me feel like I felt on Monday, I would still be feeling like that. And I would be exhausted and I wouldn't even been recording this. But I can't operate like that. I have to trust that God is going to bring me glory to glory, faith to faith, level to level. I might be here today. Tomorrow I'll come up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So again, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Please bear with me while I get these settings as close to how I want them. And maybe I'll just kind of play around with the settings just on the weekend or during the week, just to see how I can get it right. I feel like looking at the camera, like I'm looking at the monitor right now to see. I feel like it looks better than the first one, because the first one I was looking super red. And I think because the guy whose video I watched, he said it was like a white, blue, green, red, or something like that setting, and he said he used red. His undertones were a little similar to mine, so I was thinking, okay. So then I went back and looked at the first video. And look, I got cheers out and now I'm talking all over again. But the first video that I saw with the camera, it was a dark-skinned girl. And I was like, oh, she a sister. I'm going to trust her opinion. And I didn't know that she did a camera setup video. So when I went back last night to try to figure it out, I saw that she had the setup video and she did hers as white. So we're going to see how this does. And hopefully it looks a lot better. If not, it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Again, if you did, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll never miss any of my videos. So until next time, loves, peace.